a premier defender from the Great Lakes.
Can you tell us how old you are today? I got 2.
Who used basketball to conquer adversity.
I wouldn't trade being different, being mixed. I wouldn't trade that for anything. Luckily, I had sports to be the ultimate tie.
On the baseline, Battier.
A take charge champion started a craze.
Someone goes, "Who's your daddy?" And someone else goes, "Battier."
He embodies U.S. pride.
It's a huge honor representing your country, your nation, to be part of the best basketball players in the world.
Reuniting with old friends.
Battier for 3. Oh my, bring the house down with that.
For me to come to an organization with the Harrisons, who I've known for a long time, it just made sense.
From sushi to cheeseburgers in paradise.
Jimmy!
What's going on?
Good to meet you, man. Shane Battier.
Good to see you.
See how Shane Battier embraces his new home. Welcome to Inside the Heat. I am Jason Jackson. Shane Battier was one of the biggest Miami Heat additions in the summer of 2011. The Miami Heat's core foundation is based on defense, commitment, and work ethic. That is why they chose a seasoned veteran, premier defender, an ideal role player in Battier. Born in Michigan, right outside of Detroit, Shane has been candid about struggles he has faced growing up, which in turn shaped the man he is today. I sat down for lunch with Shane at the Mandarin Oriental on Brickell Key, and we took in Miami's beautiful scenery as we talked life, basketball, and family. Well, Shane, I told you this would be a beautiful lunch that we'd have here. Great spot.
Thanks for ordering this up for me.
I do what I can.
Appreciate it.
First of all, it's just great to be in a metropolis. Nothing against small towns, but this is something else. And the weather is just second to none. Even before you got here, I'm assuming you knew that.
Oh, yeah. It's difficult to wake up in a bad mood here. And that's the one thing, my short time here, I've realized. Every day you wake up, you open the windows, you get the sea breeze. It's pretty nice.
And it's a little bit different in the wintertime here than it is in Birmingham, Michigan.
Yes. The day I left to come to Miami, I was scraping my windshield. I knew right then and there that I had made the correct choice.
What was it like growing up there?
It was home.
Hi, big buddy. Can you tell us how old you are today? I got 2.
I come from a small middle-class town in Michigan, and my dad worked in the steel industry, and mom stayed at home, took care of the kids, and it was a household about sports. In the spring we played baseball, in the summer we played everything, in the fall we played football, and in the winter you played basketball, and that's what the Battiers did.
What was it about basketball that you drew, that just locked you in? You said you played everything.
I actually thought I was going to be a major league pitcher growing up. In 6th grade, I was 6 feet tall, and I was like Randy Johnson of the Little League circuit. And I had a cannon, but I've always enjoyed blocking people's shots. I've always enjoyed defense, and so I said, you know what? Maybe this basketball thing is for me.
On the baseline, Battier.
Was there ever that moment where you have like the Little League or high school coach pressure of, come on, Shane, you got to play this, or we need you there, that tug, nothing?
I was so lucky. My dad was always my coach in every sport except basketball. Playing for my dad, the most important thing was you be a good teammate. There was never any talk about you have to perform or you have to practice. And for me, sports was fun. And I'm the luckiest kid in the world to have a dad like that who was my coach.
What was the impact in your young life of being biracial, bicultural?
It's different. When you're a kid, you just want to fit in.
Yeah.
You don't want to be different. You want to be like everybody else. And I'll never forget, on picture day in 1st grade, they handed out everybody combs. Well, I got a pick. And for someone who's trying to fit in, you're saying, well, why am I different? Why am I different? And it wasn't until I got to high school that I really appreciated being different. Luckily, I had sports to be the ultimate tie, and I could sort of blend in with different groups because I was a really good basketball player and a really good athlete. I wouldn't trade being different, being mixed. I can fit in every group. I wouldn't trade that for anything, and so it's something I'm very proud of today.
More than on one occasion, you have been the best player on your team, but you don't radiate that star need, ego. Where did that mentality come from?
Growing up in Detroit and playing for my dad, he told us that everyone is a role player. The most important thing is winning. and the journey of winning. And that's something I've taken with me throughout my career.
In the mid-90s, that's all you were doing, particularly in high school, winning 3 state championships. What was it like being a part of that success?
Well, I went to the same high school, Chris Webber, NBA great. When I entered country day as a 9th grader, all I heard was, "You'll never be Webber." I didn't listen to the haters. I went to work and did my thing, and by the end of my career, guess what? I had won 3 state titles, Mr. Basketball, and the Gatorade National Player of the Year. It's sort of the story of my life. I've been counted out at pretty much every step of the road, being told I wasn't be able to do something because I wasn't athletic enough or wasn't good enough, but found a way to stick around.
Talk about winning that Mr. Basketball, to be the best in your state. What did that feel like?
I was pretty proud. If you look at the Mr. Basketball winners from Michigan, which is a huge basketball state, it's pretty impressive. I've never played this game for individual accolades. I've always believed if you play to win and you're a good teammate, individual success will follow.